Greetings and welcome to Dyson Sphere Program. I'm Dgray and today we continue our Let's Play of this awesome game, where we last episode just set up this awesome Stargate kind of science ring that I'm very happy about. So if you think stuff like this is cool, do remember to like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a lot, and we'll keep you guys updated on when new stuff comes out. So with that, let's get on with today's episode. So for the last while we've been working towards interplanetary logistics system, so we can finally get into the planetary logistics system up and running and get all the titanium moved back and forth between the planet and this one. So to do that, we still need quite a bit of yellow or structured science matrix. So maybe we should take one more trip just to grab a bit more, since if we look at what it requires to make, it does require a ton of these high strength titanium alloy, which requires even more titanium. So maybe we'll have to go. We will see in just a bit. But what I am noticing is that our power is flickering, and I actually thought we had enough. But I think we made a mistake over here if we look at our power. For some reason, this one doesn't evenly split. It goes in and wants to go this way first. Seems to be the case. So to fix that, let's do this. Let's dismantle these two. Let's get one of you. Sorry. Let's get a splitter instead. I think we can solve it with this one. And just take it in. I wonder if that's how that splits. Can I get you to go over here? And let's hook this one up as well. There we are. Hook you up. Then it should start to flow in a circle again. I will set an upper priority on this one, so it goes to our fuel line first before it circles back around. Just to have these running, because I think that was the issue with our power, was that these were not getting enough. So let's try that. So while this is chugging along and producing, I know I said we should probably go to a different planet, but I actually think we have a better idea looking at our power situation. And that might actually be researching our accumulators. Because we have 2 out of the 3 items we need. So if we just set up these crystals, which is pretty much already on the main boss, we just need to drag in the silicon. Maybe we can get some accumulators going, just to test those out. So let's see, where do we have it? We have it right here. This should be high purity silicon. Also one of the things we want to fly in as soon as this is done recharging. So why don't we just take this for now and take it all the way to the end, at least as far as we can take it. So you can start here, let's do that, into that one, then we'll continue down the line, slowly but surely, hooking up what we need. Yeah. Because if we can get accumulators, then we can also get solar panels. If we get solar panels, we will have a nice setup as well. I'll take advantage of that. We look at the solar panels. How much better are they? They are 360, so not much better than wind. But they have the advantage that we can put them in between our wind turbines. So maybe we can get a lot better setup with it. So that is kind of what I'm hoping. And just store the energy in our accumulators. I think that would be a good way to go, because running out of power is never good when we can solve it. So let's set it up over here. Let's take a little trip. And let's remember to put in some fuel rods while we're doing this so we don't run out. And the crystals just need one thing in. So 1, 2, 1 in. Let's landfill in this small amount so we can actually see what's going on. Do it 5, maybe something like that. Let's just cover it up again. It might be a good way to landfill around this way. Just at the corners in the middle. Don't know if it'll work, but it could be something we should do. That can actually fit in or cover most of what's in the way. So smelters, I think, was what we needed. You can just start right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Please set up crystal silicon and do that. I'm gonna love when we can change the key bindings to something else. I don't really like the current key binding for this, so that's why I'm pretty much just clicking it in. But yeah, hopefully that will get made soon by the devs. At least I won't complain about that. And you can go right there. And there. Good, so that should be our crystals being produced in just a few seconds. All we need is to get in what we need. So let's see, we'll have to go in about here. Let's get some landfill in the corners for now. Just get to work, and we are on the second floor. Can you call it a floor? Well, at least on the second part of our splitters here. Another 50. And you are on this second line, third line, and right here. So will be here and like that. That seems correct. Then we'll go up 1 higher here. 2 right here. And take you across. Would you look at that? Very, very easily. And go to ground 0 and go in. So let's go and help our little robots, our drones, build the rest over here. I think that'll be the best way to do it. Titanium wise, we still have hopefully enough. Yeah, might be right on the edge of what we need. But taking a trip to the other planet is not the worst. We can quite easily do that. Yeah, and the last thing's over here. Ooh, what is this that's lacking? That is... oh, the pellets. That's most certainly not keeping up anymore. We are using way too much, and that means we should probably also look at improving our coal situation. It's getting in fully compressed, but we're using more than one belt. Yeah, we're consuming everything we're producing. So we should probably upgrade our belts to better ones. Let's do that. We'll have to make some of these, and let's just get some produced while we do other things. We might as well. So let's grab some of you. Let's see, you can go in there. And let's grab some of these crystals over here, which, when this is done, so we can start to produce accumulators. So let's see, let's go up here. We'll probably also have to test if solar panels can be just placed at the North Pole, like we tried with the EM cannons. Just to... right, what does that mean? That means almost... not because things are running out. Oh, it's because some of them are running out. Huh. That's kind of exciting. What is that warning? Do we have it anywhere? No, we'll probably find it somewhere else. What that warning is, I can't remember. But let's grab what I was looking for, the belts, and get those upgraded into this tier here. So you can just keep upgrading all of those. Then we'll have to go get some more motors in the meantime. So now for the exciting part. How hard is it to upgrade a belt? Hopefully it's just dragging it across will work. That is not what it looks like. We can place it like that, but we can't. We have to click them one at a time. I hope we can drag it up here then, across somehow. Doesn't look like it. Do 2 there. Okay, we have to figure out a better way to do this. We can do 2 at a time. That's not optimal. That will take quite a while to do. And to be honest, I'll probably do this in between episodes so you guys don't have to watch me do that. Oh yeah. Well, I'll probably write to the devs about this, that we can, I want to change for this, because that does take a bit too long to do. I could actually just double click everything. Get it done. Wow, that is not the best upgrade function in the world. So 2 at a time. Luckily we can see the color. And there's no what's it called, fast upgrade thing anywhere. So if you don't want to see that, just skip a few minutes ahead and then I'll probably be done or have found another way to do it. And that is not great. We got a slow one there as well that we'll have to look at going forward. Might actually be easier to start from the other side. Yeah, because look how much we have to do. I'll do this in between episodes. There's no need for you guys to watch that happening, because that is a tedious process. Let's get some more. So let's fly over to our little area here that's being constructed. So let's grab some crystal, let's craft some accumulators, and let's see if we can't do something cool with this. Let's see where you're at. You are right. Oh, is that far back? We have so many things on the bus. There we are. And that should enable us to craft 16. Oh, they are quite expensive. Let's just do that for now. Okay, we'll have to do a bit higher than this if we want to have enough to do any meaning kind of accumulators. Unless, wait a second. How strong are they? 600 kilowatts of power. It can accumulate 90 megawatts, so that's actually quite a bit. That should be enough to alleviate any issues we might have. So what if we take that plus solar panels to the pole and try it out? Yeah, I think that'll be quite good. And do an accumulator slash solar setup. So firstly, let's grab some copper. Always have some in storage here. That's perfect. Then go get some high silicon from over here. should probably make a little chest for it as well, just to have a bit in storage. So let's see, 13. I will need a small chest to take some of this. Buffer a bit. Let's buffer you. You can just take from the build. That is actually completely fine, just for a little bit. There we are. Please fill this with a few stacks. Actually, just want. What if I have 4 stacks here? I think that'll be enough to easily grab what we need. That'll be fine. So now we have solar, now we have wind. No, sorry, now we have solar, now we have accumulators. So let's try and go up here, because I think we had constant sun at the North Pole. And it does actually look like this works once in a while. So let's see. If I take my solar panels, can you then, if I do it right here, do you care that things are in the way? That fits in very nicely. So are you working? 78. Oh, it has percentages, how good it is. This one is a bit worse than this one over here. But they might be able to operate through the entire day if we're lucky, because of the angle. There should always be sun up here. Yeah, I think that'll work. So what if we move it out? Too close to another power facility. Okay, so that's fine. It can actually go quite close to each other. How's that? I can in theory do the same over here. Then we just need a few accumulators, and we can probably do that somehow as well up here. Just for the fun of it. So accumulators take too close to EM rail emitters, so we can't be too close to that. But we can put them somewhere else then. Too close. Should we just remove these? Yeah, let's remove you. Look cool, but it's not helping us in our current situation. Look at a nice grid we're making. So what if we do solar in the middle? Then on the outside of this ring, we'll do accumulators in a nice round ring. If that will work. Does it need to connect up to each other? They do. That's gonna look cool. I am gonna probably enjoy this quite much if this turns out as well as I hope it will. There we are. That is looking very nice. So entire ring around here with solar panels in the middle. Oh, look at that. And you are still going at 82, you are going at 60 something, and you are 91. And the sun should stay relatively on all the time. And look at those. Pulling in power. So how does a power grid look now that we have this in? So it can generate up to 61. I'm guessing that's because of these. With a balance between each other. Not as fast as Factorio at evening out the charge. Well, it might be. It's just because I put them down close later. We're charging 600 kilowatts at the moment. We're producing a lot here. So if you look at our power in here, does accumulator charge go as well? So accumulated almost 1 gigawatt or gigajoule. And we can discharge power here, but right now it's charging at 9.6 megawatts, and we can probably discharge at exactly the same speed. Yeah, so that gives us 9 point something extra power for when our solar is not running optimally. And we have some peak demand. So that will be fine. We'll leave this for now. Actually have a very, very nice glow. Pretty cool. How about the other side? This seems like the front. That looks cool. Maybe we should do this on, turn him, or flip him 100 and, what's it called, 80? Just to make it look like that instead. That look better? We'll look at it later because he'll lose all his power doing it, but maybe turning it like that will be good. Let's just keep it like this for now, and then we'll see. Because then it'll look cool from the inside. And if you look, oh yeah, this looks, if this is full, it's gonna look good as a power generation source. We have a array receiver, we have our solar panels and such, so we'll leave that. Going back to our main area over here. Everything is going rather strong except our coal. Could in theory do with a second line if we wanted to. I even think we can stack it one higher. Not sure I want to get a second line in though right now. Also we can still just upgrade the belts and yeah, that's the way I kind of want to do it still. Is it just red that's lacking? Yeah, yellow is completely full. This one is not looking too good. And our titanium, let's grab a few. It might be fine because things are backed up now, so we should be good in that department. So let's hook up. Let's see here. This one is going. When that is done, let's just look at the next thing we need. Interstellar power transmission. Store the surplus energy in the power grid into an empty accumulator to make a full accumulator. Release the electricity stored in the full accumulator. Energy exchange. The power conversion facility. So that's bigger. So it can receive and it can also store as an accumulator. Okay, that's gonna be cool if we can do that between planets. But there we are. You've unlocked a magnificent space elevator. Enter the logistic stations. As long as you put logistic vessels in the station, you'll realize the transportation of material between planets. So let's get some mech upgrades now that we can. To be honest, I kind of want some of these. Let's get. Oh, wait, let's wait a second, because spending that will cost us quite a bit of our, what's it called, yellow and our titanium. Well, doesn't matter, we'll just fly and get some more and set up our new system. So finally we should probably add steel to the main bus. The reason is this one requires steel and spheric acid, and steel is one of the few things we don't have on the main bus at the moment. So getting that up and running will actually be quite good. So let's see here. We'll go down. We have some steel right there. I'll probably set up an entirely new area to produce steel instead of taking it from an iron line. I think that'll be the best. And we should have enough iron, so we do a little steel setup over here. I think that would be the best. There it is. And then we can add it onto the main bus and continue down the line. Well, that's a lot. Let's make 2, I think that'll be fine. this will be our new setup. Probably have free to take use all of it. Might be good just getting the third one as well. And stop. There we are. That is all of the iron here tapped, just like I want. Now all merged together, probably doing a little smeltery column over here. All of you can kind of get removed. You are old setup. That's cleared out. So if we do our smeltery arrays pretty much the same way as our what's it called, main bus, and just get the resources in here from the back or something like that, might be good to not have too many resources. Just raw resources on the main bus. There's no need for that. So let's get some of you out the way. Then I'll set it up right here. Might have to turn this a small amount. Let's see, let's craft just all kind of you. And the ratio we have, if we do 2 of these, let's just check. You will make ourselves some iron. They'll do 1 every second. This one will do 1 steel. See there, that's every 3 seconds. So it's pretty much a 1-to-1. So that makes it extremely easy to set up. And it takes 1 per second. We can do 6 of these to take an entire full line going out. So let's start it from down here somewhere. We probably have to move this. So let's see. Can I remove you? Or will that cut off the power to our entire base? Is that connected up for that one? Is it going? Is it going? Okay. It's hard to see if that was the case. That would have been quite hilarious. Oh, it is. Didn't I just have it? Yeah, that was the only connection between these two. What a silly thing to have. There we are. That's back to the 60. Let's see if we keep you there and just start our smelters over here. Then we have to turn this one as well, probably. Probably a good idea. Just to get things going. Let's see, let's see. Let's do it here. That'll be one side. Maybe just right there. Let's test this. We'll just need 6. We can split it to 12 going forward, but for now, so we'll say 1, 2. Can you 2 go in as I wanted to? Iron and steel. And move in between you. Like too close, of course. That's why I tested it before we built it. It'll be steel and hook you up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means we can go 6 the opposite way as well when we upgrade this to the next tier belt when that is needed. And you'll just go up this way. And into this line. It's gonna be a bit cramped, but I'll move it maybe then if everything goes completely bad. Let's give them some iron and start to dismantle all of this and clean the base. There we are. That's good. That'll be on steel. That should be able to take 1 full line from over here. So let's connect you up. You can go this way for now. We have one that starts over here as well. Going here and to that one. Oh, that's completely misaligned. There we are. seems good. Then we have one back here as well, in case we can't supply enough for one of those. Then the question is, do we need this much steel? Well, we'll find out. For now, at least, it should give us what we need. So you'll go here. You'll go there for the power. Power will go in between down here probably. So there and there. And then we should be able to get some going very, very soon. So let's see if this doesn't give us quite a bit of steel. There goes max core energy, a lot more than we had before. Very good for space travel, so we don't get stuck anywhere. You up as well. And the final touch, almost final touch. Getting the iron in. And getting a massive amount of steel out on the opposite side. To be honest, it'll take much bigger than this, because this only does... we need 18 of these to do 6 per second. So we'll need this times 6 if you want to have a full build of iron going. That's somewhat expensive. So the last thing I'll do this episode is probably just hook this up somewhere on the main line, and then I'll do a bit of maintenance in between episodes, because we need to line up some of this. So let's see. Oh, we are using a lot of builds now. That is that one. Do we have a lot here that's not on the build yet? That is a lot of things we need to connect up. So let's just, should we just do that? That does need to connect up with solar sails. We can probably skip that one. This one on the other hand does need to connect it up. That's 1. This can probably skip 2, 3 and 4, something like that. So a lot, so we'll have to just take one of them and then we'll get the other ones across. It doesn't really matter. Other than it looks a bit better that we do things in the correct order. Let's do it. That's connected up. That's connected up. You will have to go out. So let's take you. We'll go on 2. Should be fine to go all the way across. Unless you have to hook up somewhere else. You do. Let's see, you'll hook up right here. See that? And please take you and take you in there. That seems correct. You'll go to there. Then we have the next one. Just over here we'll have to go out one further. Solar sails. But you need it for many things that I am not sure it will be. So for now I kind of want to skip the solar sails, and then we will see in the future if we need to put it on as well. Then we have this one right on this line. We'll go to the next one over. That will be right here. So is that correct? Please take from here and take you into that one. Let's see if I've got it correct. That's 7. Yeah, that seems good. Now that is fixed. The next one is right here. That'll be this one with a normal splitter at the bottom and one that takes it in. Hot occupied. Let's turn it the correct way. Why are you saying that? Oh, because it's the bottom one. I want to take the top one, please. And take you up here. To choose what port you need, you just have to press the up one. Oh, we are one misaligned. Also explains a bit. And there we go. That seems better than it was before, and it should get things hooked up nicely. And we need these to output as well until the main bus. Here we keep going. To make that, this will start to output as well. And then we just need one more thing to figure out where, or two more to figure out where the steel needs to go. So, and as some of you have commented, the bus is getting quite wide, but yeah, that's the name of the game at the moment. I'm misaligning a lot today. Doesn't seem like me. Yes. And then we'll take the next one just over here. Are you on the line? Can I see it from here? Not quite. But it should be about here. Take you away, take you here, and let's hope it's on the line. Otherwise I will have to move it a bit again. That's insane. My aim is one off. So there, oh. So right there and there. Okay, now we know where the steel has to go. That means we can hook it up quite easily. Crystals will go on the bottom, or when we need it somewhere, and the steel will go above that. So you will be right here to there, and then you'll have to go up to 2. Pretty much right there until you go over to where you need to hook up. To be honest, doing this first might actually be a bit easier on the setup. There we go. Oh, wow. We're not going there at least. There we are. And there. Much better. Oh, it needs to be 3, doesn't it? It needs to be 2. Ah, there we are. So that is that, and the steel needs to be right on top of this one. So let's just get it in from way back there, going at the height of 3, I think. Oh, height of 4, sorry. On. So we'll have to go right here and then continue. So can we see which one? Oh, we can probably see it here on the map. So we have to be at pretty much 12. Or 11. Longitude 11 is what we have to be on. At the bottom. Right, we can see that. So that means we'll have to go through a lot of these. Went over these. We might have to move things around a bit. So we'll have to start 10, 11. Right here, is that correct? It should be so 1 from the line. Let's hope that works. One from the line. Not even close. But it's 12. Ooh, that's why we do it differently. Oh well. There. Let's just get our robots to build it as we go then. Don't make any mistakes. 1, 2, 3 high. Is that correct? So 1 and 3, that means it has to be 4 here. Isn't that correct? One and 3 going that way, and 2 and 4 going north, along the equator. I'm losing my mind doing this at the moment. Then we have to figure out what we do here. If we can actually just go across. No. But I can remove you to make room for it. And this is also one of the reasons why you don't do the main bus in the wrong direction, or do a later one, one like this, because then you have to take into account all the things you have built on one side. It just makes things so much harder to do. So hopefully that's the last thing we'll take from all the way back from the start of the base, and the rest will pretty much be made on the main bus to not run into this issue. Here goes you. I'll probably just take you above this one if you can't go in a straight line. But you can go up like that and then go down again. This is the spaghetti I was fearing that would happen if I never planned with the main bus. Okay, and the last few things we need, and then we are at the point we want to be at. I'll be right there, and then I was way off. Then we'll just take it down and go over. So here is the steel. Let's take you over this way. You'll just be too high going this way across. So you should be able to go through all of these, since you are the exact same as the main bus up here in terms of height. Can we just hook you up to that one? Because you're one too high and that's one too high. So let's take 2 to here. Let me reach that. To here and then go up to that one. Okay, that took a lot longer than I had planned. But oh well, now we have it hooked up. So yeah, if you stuck through me through the last 10 minutes of me trying to get this hooked up, thank you so much. That must mean you are true supporters, which is always nice. And now that we have this set up, this will start to flow. In the next episode, we will be able to set up our titanium alloy. With alloy, we'll be able to set up our Interstellar logistics station. And then we can start to throw things around between planets. So that's going to be very, very cool in the next one. So do join in when that happens. And yeah, with that, I'll end the episode. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Do remember to like and subscribe. And with that, I will see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.